This is an emergency. My targets are being hit. The levels that we've sought out in the community are actually being hit right as we speak, which tells me that this could likely be the last opportunity to buy your favorite altcoins before the next major leg up. And that major leg up, to my view, is going to be the daily rise level 3. This is very much a retail driven rise. It's something where we could go on for 2 months and just rise. And from there, we might get a reset into more rises. But before we go too far, let's dive right in. I've got a variety of charts here and a variety of alerts that have been going off, as you see. I'm doing this now to let you know that we have a live emergency call for altcoin research. I will leave a link in the description and you just better click the link. But even if you're watching this in the future, way after the fact, there's still a lot to learn from this, and I'll tell you why. Because we're going to talk about how to actually find the right narratives by using tools such as Google Trends to understand whether this narrative is powerful in mainstream media and also mainstream traditional finance. We're also going to use tools like, simply speaking, CoinMarketCap, just to find out the liquidity depth for the project. What is the liquidity like for this project? Is it heavy liquidity? Is it high liquidity? Is it low liquidity? The lower the liquidity, the riskier it is. The higher the liquidity, the less likely it is for the price to pump or dump. And what we're looking for right now is bigger gains. So we're looking for projects with lower liquidity. But that's not all. It takes a little bit more. We're also going to look at the various watch lists that I have for different tokens all across, in this case, Ethereum. The reason why I'm choosing Ethereum and Base and a couple of other chains like Aerodrome is because of the liquidity that comes from Bitcoin down to Ethereum. How do we know this? We look at pairings such as ETH BTC or ETH dominance. We can see there's a sea of red. This is when you rub your hands and you say, it's time to buy. This is when your weeks and your days, your hours of research come in handy. Again, a live emergency altcoin call is happening. It's free to join. Take the courses in there for free. Take them and run. It's totally your choice, but I'm not going to leave you hanging on this. Look at these targets right here, and I'll show you how to map out these areas of interest and why they are relevant. We do that right in the weekly live altcoin research sessions. Every week, we typically do them on Mondays and Fridays. So join, look at this, 1, 2, 3. We're heading into my 4th area of interest. Any lower than that, then the market structure may change. So that's why I'm saying this is an emergency. Are you going to get shaken out of your bags, or are you going to actually find your way into the market at this time? Because to my view, it's looking like, dare I say, a juicy time to enter. Yes, it's risky. It's super risky. Like we got into this one just today. This was a super, what is this currently, let's say a 40-to-1 risk to reward on this short. How do we know? Join the community. That's all I can tell you. We do a lot of research, and it was struggling at our area of interest, likely going into short into the weekend, and we hedged short. Sure enough, it was the right call. I've got a list of these tokens. And like I said, let's go back. This is one of them. This is a token that we found, totally transparent team. They're backed by this, venture capital firm. Drop level 1, drop level 2, drop level 3. Perfect into rise level 1, rise level 2, rise level 3. We have our perfect M with a huge area of trapped traders. Drop level 1, drop level 2, drop level 3. What do you think this is? It looks like a rise level 1 to me. Okay, this is a daily time frame as well. So this is ultra bullish, just to let you know. That's one of those examples. I called ZORA. I said ZORA is in my area of interest. We had 4-hour rise levels and a daily rise level. That means we're looking at another 2 daily rise levels. 30, 40, 50, 60x from here. It's possible. This is a call that I made in the community just days ago. And of course, ZORA was up 50, 60%. We're going to talk about how to use your favorite AI tool, whether it be Grok or ChatGPT or something else, to actually narrow down the team and the narrative to understand how powerful this is and whether it's being spoken about, again, in the mainstream. Who's the team? Are they fully doxed? Are they relevant? Why are they credible? What's their education like? What are they building? Who are the backers of their project? There's a lot more that we will discuss in this upcoming video. As a matter of fact, I might as well give you a sneak peek at what I'm looking at for one of the watch lists that we have. And as you see, down 50%, 8%, 17%. Look, when we called block, it was a great 50% within days. Some of them are right back to our entry point again, which is great. So don't hesitate. This is not a matter of if this is going to happen at this point in time, it's a matter of when. And I'm not saying that the bull market, the last leg of the bull market is here. But speaking of seasonality, right now is the time to jump in. Look, we've already discussed the idea that Coinbase has launched or is going to launch their own token. That is huge. People faded the idea of copy trading Trump and the US president family and everything about them. And then suddenly World Liberty Financial went crazy. Don't be the one that doesn't see what's happening on Abstract Chain to finally get into the streaming network, the streaming service, the streaming meta, the streaming narrative. Because right now, as you see, something like Pump Fun is back in the limelight with streamers. We talked about Virtual's protocol at $1. We didn't talk about it at 5. We didn't talk about it at 4 or 3 or 2 because we wanted to find the right target and the right level. And it hit at the right time. Hence the reason why this video dropped. We talked about XRP Ledger and why this is one of the most undervalued ecosystems right now. That doesn't mean that XRP is undervalued. XRPL is super undervalued in the sense that most people wouldn't even be able to tell you the main way to trade tokens on XRPL. We talked about the Derps. Anybody who got into Derps, there was 100S to mint. Maybe it's 1000S or 800 or 700S now, not to mention all of the airdrops and the rewards and the whitelisting spots you get for those interactions. We even talked to you about making music on Bitcoin and collecting ordinals inscriptions on Bitcoin. And we've had one of the coolest mints, new synthesizer directly stored on chain on Bitcoin for the enthusiasts of music and entertainment. You may have wanted to catch that mint. Hit the link in the description, the link in the bio, and join us. I'm telling you exactly what's going on. We're going to show you how to use liquidity to find undervalued tokens that have real narratives, real exclusivity. Is it one project that has a certain narrative that has so many different instances of it all over the different chains? Or is it something that is brand new, something that's fresh? For example, like ZORA. It's a very powerful narrative. This idea of social fi, but done through Coinbase. Again, we're going to talk about how to use the trends to understand what is actually hitting. We're going to look at the various tokens on various ecosystems to get a better view of what's really going on. Why didn't I buy here? Why did I set these levels? Why is it relevant? How does this pair up or match up with other data from the past? We're going to go through all of it. We have courses there that are absolutely free if you jump ahead and you take the call. Answer the call. Let's win together.